Hi friends, in the sequence of learning MORTH 5th revision, we learned section 300. In section 300, now we will learn 306. 306 explain as soil erosion and sedimentation control. 306.1 Description. The work shall consist of measures as shown on the drawing or as directed by the engineer to control soil erosion, sedimentation and water pollution through use of beams, leaks, sediments, basins, fiber, roots, mulches, grasses, slope drains and other devices. Three not 6.2 Materials. All materials shall meet commercial grade standards and shall be approved by the engineer before being used in the work. 306.3 Construction operations. Prior to the start of the relevant construction, the contractor shall submit to the engineer for approval his schedules for carrying out temporary and permanent erosion sedimentation control work as are applicable for the items of clearing and grubbing, roadway and drainage excavation, embankment versus subgrade construction, bridges and other structure across water courses. Pavement courses and shoulders. He shall also submit for approval his proposed method of erosion versus sedimentation control or service road and borrow pits and his plan for disposal of waste materials. Work shall not be started until the erosion sedimentation control schedule and method of operation for the applicable construction have been approved by the engineer. The surface area of erodible earth material exposed by clearing and grubbing, excavation, borrow and fill operations shall be limited to the extent practicable. The contractor shall provide immediate, permanent or temporary erosion, slope protection and sedimentation control measure to prevent soil erosion and sedimentation that will adversely affect construction water courses, lakes, reservoir, etc. Such works may involve the construction of temporary worms, dikes, sediments, basins, slope drains. And use of temporary mulches, fabrics, mat, seeding or other control devices or method as necessary to control erosion and sedimentation. Cut and fill slopes shall be seeded and turfed as shown on the drawings. The contractor shall be required to incorporate all permanent erosion and sedimentation control features into the project at the earliest practicable time as outlined in his accepted schedule to minimize the need for sedimentation, erosion, and control measures. Temporary erosion, sedimentation, and pollution control measures shall be used to control the phenomenon of erosion, sedimentation, and pollution that may develop during construction practices but may neither be foreseen during design stage and associated with permanent control features of on the project. Whereas erosion or sedimentation is likely to be a problem, clearing and grubbing operation should be so scheduled and performed that grading operation and permanent erosion on sedimentation control features can follow immediately thereafter if the project conditions permit. Otherwise, temporary erosion or sedimentation control measures may be required between successive construction stages. Under no condition shall a large surface area of erodible earth material be exposed at one time by clearing and grubbing or excavation without prior approval of the engineer. The engineer may limit the area of excavation, borrow and embankment operation in progress, commensurate with the contractor's capability and progress in keeping the finish, grading, mulching, seeding, and other such permanent erosion, sedimentation, and pollution control measures in accordance with the accepted schedule. Should seasonal limitation make such conditions unrealistic, temporary erosion, sedimentation, and pollution control work required, which is not attributed to the contractor's negligence, carelessness, or failure to install permanent controls will be performed as ordered by the engineer. Temporary erosion, sedimentation, and pollution control may include construction work outside the right of way, where such work is necessary as a result of road construction, such as borrow pit operations, service road, and equipment storage site. The temporary erosion, sedimentation, and pollution control features installed by the contractor shall be acceptable, maintained by him till these are needed unless otherwise agreed by the engineer. 306.4 Measurement for payments. The soil erosion, sedimentation, and pollution control work shall be measured in terms of unit specified in the bill of quantities for the respective items. 306.5 The contractor unit rate for different items of soil erosion, sedimentation, and pollution control works shall be payment in full for carrying out all required operations, including full compensation for all labor, material, tools, equipments, and incidentals to complete the work to the specification. In this way, we completed the section soil erosion and sedimentation control. Thank you for being with us.